Hello on YouTube. Hello on Twitch. Just wanted to show here. Just to start, by the way, Vampire doesn't starve if he has enough layer healing bonuses, even if there's no one left in the country where the layer is. Anyways, welcome to another episode of my Plague Inc. Let's Play series. Let's see. I can't afford to leave any research capabilities are easily wiped out behind, so I'm even going to raid share in Libya. For those new to my channel, anyways, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. New viewers, if you don't know, you can find this and all my other series on my YouTube channel. We're into some playlists from oldest videos to newest. Check them out. So like, subscribe, comment on those videos. It'll help me with the algorithm. I could really use all the help I can growing my channel, stable on COVID, and if I'm going to survive, I need to be able to monetize YouTube and Twitch eventually, because there's no guarantee the government is fighting me with my social security case for long COVID. I'm very much too sick to work. So I'm trying to get my channels to where I can eventually be a source of income. Although I'm going to survive to where they get to be substantial, I have no idea. It's magical thinking that I think it'll just work out, but something's got to change in terms of the available help for people with long COVID. The government still hasn't had a blue book entry for long COVID, and probably will try not to do it as long as Trump is in office. So, I don't know. Should probably try and set up a constituent meeting with my congressperson about this. What are you doing to help people with long COVID? Because this is just ridiculous I'm dealing with. And they'll probably schedule it years out. They'll always have time for lobbyists, but never constituents, which is part of why we need a larger Congress, so that, each congressperson has fewer constituents, and so more time for each individual constituent. It's easier to get a meeting with them. They'll probably still allocate the majority of their time to lobbyists, but there'll probably be fewer lobbyists per congressperson, because it's only worth it for corporations to spend so much on lobbying, and the more they do, the more visible it is, and there is a certain amount of flashback against that. In theory. I don't know, there's very few good options. We're not really a democracy, we're a billionaire-controlled oligarchy in the United States, and have been for at least a generation. I mean, democracy has been subverted for a long time. In the 1944 Democratic Party Convention, the Democratic Party bosses forced Truman through over Henry Edward Wallace, who'd been the 1940 to 44 Vice President of the United States under FDR, and was the favorite of the vast majority of the people, and most delegates arrived intending to vote for him. That was the beginning of the end of any illusion of democracy in the country. And by Nixon, don't forget Watergate was about spying the opposition party and, subverting democracy a little bit there. And then Reagan, stuff like Iran-Contra going around the legislator. It's just become more and more and more obvious that the U.S. is not really a democracy. Anyhow. Let's see. Is there anywhere else I can deal with as the vampire before? Reasonably. Probably not Sudan, although I might be able to cause a little disruption around the map. List of countries. Maybe this provides some inspiration. Most of these have huge populations. Iraq? No. Iran? Nope. Definitely not Pakistan. Checked Afghanistan earlier. I got New Zealand, New Guinea, the Caribbean, Greenland, Iceland. They all have almost no people or almost no people left. Right. I just don't know. maybe I should just send the vampire to India, which is a good place to start off from in terms of spreading the shadow plague. Ukraine, 37 million. Poland, Balkan states, 56 million. Already, off camera, I went and messed up the Nordic countries because their populations are small enough. I didn't want you guys to wait through all this, but I really probably need to spread the shadow plague. Doing once over, looking for anywhere else I can. Right, I don't think there is anything. This is probably the area that's furthest from layers, though, so it's probably not a terrible place for the vampire to be. And I can very quickly spread Central Africa and then start jumping other places. I've got ridiculous amounts of DNA. Alright, save, and let's get going. Also, for those new to my channel, of course, I'm disabled on COVID. You already figured that out. What else? It causes me to ramble, lose track of my chain of thought. I have memory issues too. I apologize. I do my best to make this entertaining despite that. But let's check if anyone's in the chat on... I might have a viewer, a worker on Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I can even load back up. I guess I should grab Dark Ritual. Ooh. And then the Shadow Plague. I don't even think you can load this up because the event's technically already over, but you can finish it after if you started before. I don't think you can load the save though. Alright, air transmission because I'm already in arid country right now here. Boom. Fomites, air environments, then droplets. Blood. 2. This does increase research speed. I'm not sure it's a good idea. Let's see. Anyway, it's nocturnal. Straight up boost. Pheromone secretion. Photophobia. Redontia. Jaguar bites. Shadow slaves. So definitely want that immediately. Muscular hypertrophy, muscular retention, calcification, causes some lethality about this. It's very making it a little harder to cure. Anabolic boost and hypocoagulability. Sores, anything increases severity makes something silly harder to. Dark pustules, hypersensitivity, latent pigmentation, latent adaptation, harder to cure. Power increases sensitivity, little and severity. Anemia. Sacrifice 1, 2, why not? Maybe there's a combo or something. But yeah, and all the blood gets stuck so the vampire can spread the shadow plague quickly. All these things that benefit from layers. Alright. Create the shadow plague. Now I'm gonna have to jump all around, spread this super fast. Africa, boom. India, boom. Southeast Asia. Disease spotted in Sudan. Hopefully too late. Well, China. I mean, borders can provide a slight barrier, so I'm spreading across them first. Australia. Vladivostok in Russia. Okay, and Saturnus causing mass psychosis. Alright, there's more than enough infected, so time for a vampiric awakening to join other vampires as quick as possible. And infected. Canada. Infected. To the US. So, Argentina. Borders won't protect you. Peru. Oh, there's a vampire in the Lewis. Boom. Colombia. UK. Let's cross the channel in France. Spain. And I'm on watch list. 8 to 8. Chechnya. Iran. Turkey. Iraq. Saudi Arabia. Egypt. Shadow slaves will also stop cure research fairly quickly in the countries they infect. Alright, destroyed some research capabilities. Spain, Korea, Italy. Top sites for research. Okay, to Central Europe. Italy. Raging in Italy. Central Europe, and then just over the border to Ukraine. Border shall not protect you. Poland. Germany. India, Madagascar. You'll have Ukraine. Split that out immediately. To the Balkan states, they have very few people with disease. Okay, Balkan states are doomed. There's no research capabilities anyways. Nigeria. Morocco. New vampire in Southeast Asia. Cool. But Indonesia. Rage for a tiny bit to kill. Where uninfected? Greenland, Caribbean, Baltic states, Libya, Botswana, which is almost been wiped out. The Philippines and New Guinea. These are all countries that have been more or less wiped out. very low spread in Kazakhstan. Can't fix it. Korea. Oh, that's the slow way. Shoot. Misclick. Cause me game. I need to be more careful. Store that lab in the Philippines. Iceland's no research capability, but pretty much infected everywhere. Oh, there's a lab here. Right where my layer is. Let's get that. Top research contribution. It's Greenland. Yeah, there's no one left in Iceland. Whoops. Well, to Greenland. Cool. I think I more or less won. Create another vampire if I want. Speed things up. Oh, Caribbean, Norway, Baltic states, Guinea still have unaffected populations. Let's just deal with this to get this over with. That's one I was gonna lab I gotta deal with actually. Boom. The lab. Bolivia. That lab. Norway and New Guinea, both of which have non-existent research capabilities. Norway. Okay, but in order to win, I have to spread this everywhere. I think. Boom. What's left? There is no cure powers to speak of. There's still some affected people in Greenland. Okay. Equals a point of view combo. Let's go to lab in Greenland. Left there. Hopefully no more labs there. Botswana, Bolivia, Baltic states, Caribbean. Okay. Baltic states. Dump a Delhi combo and Bolivia. There's the stream combo. It's just giving me combos I got stuff for earlier. Let's wipe main population out in Bolivia. To deal with that anymore. Just want this over. Skin combo. Alright, just the Caribbean. These vampires don't starve. Victory! Victory's mine. Okay, took too long, but new pathogenesis points. Apraxia trading increased activity, insanity, increased activity or increased severity. It's not always tells the truth about what it does. The next thing is a BSL-4 bacteria, followed by BSL-3 fungus. Blind blueprint. Cool. But that's enough of plaguing for now. I hope you all on YouTube and Twitch enjoyed this video. Yes. Yes, I did. Start in Libya. Someone's noticing I started in Libya. And the plate didn't automatically spread there, or it wiped itself out there. Wonder if I can load this. It's worth testing. Since the... Oh, I can. Interesting. I don't know if it would give anything to reload, but that's interesting. Alright, well, wish you all on YouTube and Twitch the best. Take care of each other. Be kind yourselves. And may you always find a guiding star to we do. Best of luck.